Marcus, we can't rule out the possibility of tornadoes, severe weather on the way. What can we expect?
Yeah, we got to be prepared first thing tomorrow morning. I think after 8 or 9 o'clock, we could have some thunderstorms getting going. The bulk of it, though, probably increasing midday and into the afternoon. So important to make sure that you have ways to get weather information. One of those, the East Texas Storm Team app. One thing that I think is so important and what's really great about the app is that you're going to get lightning alerts. You got to make sure that your location is enabled on the app. You'll get the lightning and the weather alerts, the storm threats too. If we've got a rotating thunderstorm, our weather data is able to detect that and it will send you that notification. That way you kind of get a head start. Sometimes you get that notification before the severe storm actually ramps up. So all of that is very key. Radar, Futurecast there. Of course, you can get our latest forecast from Andrew, Carson, and myself as we get into the day tomorrow. Before we talk about the storm threat, got to acknowledge our first 90-degree day in Tyler and Lufkin, just shy of it in Longview for this afternoon. It was very warm. Our heat index at times between 93 and 95 degrees earlier today. Right now, middle and the upper 70s. Our temperatures are not going to change much at all because we have a blanket of cloud cover across the East Texas area, and on the radar we are just fine. A couple of showers have lifted north out of East Texas, now in southeast Oklahoma, heading through Arkansas. Unfortunately, it has been a pretty damaging day, though, across sections of Oklahoma. Multiple reports of tornadoes. This was near the Seminole area. It looks like we had 2 tornadoes touch down in that region, and then another one south and southwest of Tulsa. Also, this storm here that was north of Abilene, working its way near Vernon. That's close to the Texoma region. That one has produced several tornadoes also. Again, we can't rule out that chance for a tornado here as we get into the day tomorrow. Right now, storm focus moving through portions of Wichita Falls. We'll keep an eye on these, but I don't expect these to move into the East Texas area overnight tonight. It's during the day tomorrow that we'll start to see things getting going. Muggy start. Some light showers are possible. There could be a storm nearby. It's probably just to our northwest, but 9 a.m., 10 a.m., things will begin to get going. And as we get toward the noon hour, that's when storms will become a bit more widespread. Here's the latest update with Futurecast showing some of those isolated storms between 8 and 10. We'll watch for these. Some of these are ahead of the actual line, so they may have the potential to rotate. But the weather dynamics support some additional spin in the atmosphere. That's why any of these storms here by midday and into the afternoon have the potential to rotate. So a tornado concern, wind damage concern, heavy rain concern as well. Here's 2 o'clock. We're starting to get to the school time where kids are getting out of school, and notice how storms are becoming a bit more widespread in nature, especially south of Interstate 20. So a greater concern here for deep East Texas, where you may not have much storms until after 3 o'clock, but a lot of heating as well. That'll support the storm threat. This will continue into the mid and late evening hours, not clearing Toledo Bend until probably about 10 or 11 o'clock. Damaging wind gusts, the top concern, but tornadoes and large hail cannot be ruled out, especially if we get an individual storm. We'll watch for that very carefully. Each storm will have to be monitored for tomorrow. After this, the heat takes over, and we've got very warm temperatures heading into Mother's Day. Dry stretch of weather. Can't rule out a couple of showers next week, but the focus all on tomorrow.
Marcus, thank you very much.